Welcome back to my channel Eat, Live and Love. So today we'll be talking about a very relevant issue, which is cyberbullying. Now cyberbullying is something which happens over internet, and we all are victims of cyberbullying in some way or the others. Sometimes it so happens that becomes so serious that we don't know what to do, and bullying is something which affects our mental health, and bullying in any form should be stopped. Strict actions should be taken against it. Now one is said to be bullied when he or she is exposed to negative actions repeatedly over time. Bullying can happen offline as well as online, but cyberbullying is something which is related to internet. So right now there are so many platforms, so many social media platforms that are available, like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and we have accounts in almost all of these social media platforms. In case of Facebook and Instagram, you can keep your accounts private, and still you may face harassments from your friends, or if you accept someone unknown, then from them, because of your appearance, because of the way you talk, because of your skin texture, because of your caste, class, anything may be the cause of the bullying. Cyberbullying can be posting of any vulgar picture of any other person, posting of any humiliating content, or hacking another victim's account, stalking someone. When a person bullies another person, it definitely affects their mental health, because when a person is writing something nasty or something bad about the other person, it is bound to affect their mental health. I have seen so many YouTubers and Instagrammers who have talked about this openly because they have themselves been victims of cyberbullying. Now internet has become a very toxic place. I have myself been a YouTuber for the past 1 year, and I'm very much active on the social media platforms, and I know that how much negativity there can be in these platforms. It can be seen that most of the teenagers and adolescents are the victims of cyberbullying. In many a times we have seen that celebrities become victims of such cybercrime. They are the easy and soft targets because their whole life becomes public. Anyone can comment about their private life, their social life, their work. So what I am trying to say is that if you are on social media, then try to make that space positive. Instead of writing something bad, try to write something good, or if not, then don't say anything, but don't spread negativity. That is harmful for the other person. You may not realize it, but the other person does get affected by your words. And I think many people should actually talk more about cyberbullying, because this is a very pressing issue. Cyberbullying is something which not only affects celebrities or influencers, but it also affects normal ordinary people like us, because there are times when we post some pictures on Facebook, and if our account is not private, then someone posts some comment which is very sleazy or very nasty, and what happens to me is that I continuously think about that comment. I can't stop thinking about that comment, and I try to judge my work according to what that comment has been all about. But what we should actually do is that we should not let that comment affect our mental health, because that comment is just 0.1% of what we are. That the comment may be very demeaning, the comment may be very demotivating, but that shouldn't affect us. And the whole purpose of making this video is to let you guys know that no matter what people say, no matter what people write about you, don't get demotivated. I know it's very difficult. I have faced myself, because there are people out there uh, who have commented bad things about my pictures, my work, but sometimes it does pull me down. But I try not to be pulled down. I know what I'm worth of, and I know that um, one or two or few messages or few comments doesn't actually describe me or my work. So I have come up with a few ways in which you can handle cyberbullying. These are very common, but I still want to talk about it because I feel that we should talk a little more about cyberbullying. Number one is, if you get a comment which is very demotivating, don't retaliate back immediately. Or don't write a nasty comment in response to the comment, because it will only make the whole situation worse. So don't do that. The second thing is, don't take the rude comments or the toxic comments personally or by heart, because that doesn't define you, that doesn't define your work. So if you have put up a picture in Facebook and someone has commented in a very bad way, then don't take that personally. That doesn't define who you are or what you do. So always remember that. Do not reread the offensive comments. This is what one of my friends told me, that if you come across a comment that is demotivating, then never ever read that again. That demotivates it even more. So don't do that. Number 4 is, if you get loads of nasty comments, or if you are bullied or harassed in some other ways, take a technology break. Don't touch your phone for 24 hours, or don't use your laptop for the next 24 hours. Do something which is very engaging, do something which excites you, do something which you enjoy, and that will help you forget the bad incident that happened. Next thing is, the thing that you should do is that you should take a screenshot. You should take a screenshot of the messages or the pictures that have been posted in order to bully you, because that may be useful later on in the sense that if you report it to the police, then that screenshot will be useful, because after some point of time, offender may delete that comment or may delete that picture. So take the screenshot. That is a proof. Most of the social networking sites have these built-in tools, and they try to make you safer, and try to use these built-in tools and report and block the page or the person or the account immediately. The next thing is very important, which is that talk about it. If you feel that you are feeling very low after being bullied, then talk to someone. It will help a lot. You talk to your parents or your friends or someone about it, because you will feel a lot lighter after talking about it to the other person. Also, it will document the evidence that you have faced, and it will take down a huge weight from your shoulders. If you're not a content creator, or if you're not doing business on social media platforms, then you can keep all your social media accounts private, so that any other person, somebody you don't know, a stranger or someone whom you don't know, can not comment under your photo or can't write something nasty about you. So that is something you can do. Another thing is that you can sympathize. This is a very important thing and very interesting. Always remember that happy and secure person will never comment something bad unless and until he or she is in a very bad place in life. This does not justify what he has done. This will give you some insight and understanding, and help you to reassure that it was not your fault. So sympathize with the other person, because they may not be in a very good place right now, and that's why they are taking out their anger, frustration on your work or on you. So sympathize with that. Also, I would say that if you know someone who is being bullied online as well as offline, try to take a stand and try to protect him or her from getting bullied, and take actions against that, because each and every form of bullying should be immediately reported to and immediately stopped. What people don't understand is that even a single nasty comment can affect a person's mental health, because we are already going through a pandemic, and our mental health is already not in a very good position, and you don't know what the other person is going through. And I think you shouldn't comment about another person by just judging his or her one picture, or judging his or her like a single video or 2-3 videos. What we need is that we all need each other in this situation. We should be with each other and not against each other. We should be there for each other. So please focus on being positive and stop spreading negativity and start spreading positivity. Right now the world needs positivity and we all need each other. So instead of pulling each other down, let's stand with each other and make this world a better place to live in, and the internet a safer place to be in. So that is it for today. I think I have been able to convey about my feeling of cyberbullying. The ways that I have spoken about are very simple, we all know, but we should talk about it even more, because mental health is very important, and anything that is hampering our mental health should be taken into account a great deal. And that's why I take up these kinds of topics for my videos, because I want to spread positivity, and let's not make this critical situation even more difficult for us. Let's be for each other, let's help each other out, let's spread positivity, and let's encourage each other. That is very important. So that's it for today. I hope that you like my videos, and if you do so, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned till my next video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy and stay blessed. Bye.